I was pregnant when I left. It was why I left.
And you've only decided to tell me all of this now?
Let me finish, Charles. You never did when we were together. Allow me to do it now.
You carry on.
That time when you agreed that I could see Ethan...
The day you failed to show up?
I was 8 months pregnant. I didn't know how you'd react. I panicked.
And I washed my hands off of you then?
Yeah, maybe I deserved it.
Well, you won't get an argument from me.
But I didn't deserve to never see my son again.
You let him down, Esme.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah, you always were. I can't believe I agreed to see you, because nothing's changed. Still the same old Esme, spinning the same old lies. There's no baby, is there? Was no baby. It's all in your head. So stay away from me and stay away from Ethan.
Her name is Naomi. I thought about contacting you when she was born.
So why didn't you?
Because you made it clear the last time we spoke that you never wanted to see or hear from me again.
I didn't know you were pregnant then.
So I simply got on with it. And I tried, Charles, I tried really hard to look after her. But I couldn't. I physically couldn't. And it was all too much. So in the end, I gave her up.
What do you mean, gave her up?
I had her adopted. Then, just over a year ago, she managed to track me down. And we quickly developed a relationship. And I told her everything about me, about you. And by talking with her, she made me realize that I'm not a bad person. I made a mistake. And that I could be a good mother if I wanted to be, and...
I need to ask you something.
She's yours, Charles. In fact, she looks a lot like you.
That proves nothing.
I was pregnant when I left.
So you keep saying?
I can't believe you're actually quizzing me.
Can you blame me?
You were the one that had the affair.
Why are you being so hard?
I was a different person back then.
Well, you certainly weren't no vicar.
Look, I know what I did was wrong, but at least admit your part in it. You were distant. You kept pushing me away. You didn't want to know.
Couldn't bear you anywhere near me.
At last. I thought I was going mad, man.
You weren't.
So I was right. You didn't love me.
No, you were wrong, Charles. I loved you very much.
So why did you treat me like that? Every night I'd come home from work nervous. I didn't know who to expect or what to expect. You were like a totally different person from the woman that I married.
I'm sorry.
That was the only reason why I started seeing Tash. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
She meant nothing to me. It was you that I loved. It always was.
I know.
So why then? Why were you like that? It was like you hated me.
I had postnatal depression, Charles. I didn't know what was happening to me. Felt so on my own. Ashamed, almost. I mean, P&D wasn't talked about back then. You hid it. Hoped it'd go away.
Now it's all starting to make sense. The rows, you flying off the handle, the distance between us. I just thought you didn't love me anymore. And then you left, and
I left because I was pregnant. I freaked out. I couldn't handle the thought of having another baby. I could barely cope with Ethan.
Why didn't you tell me what you were going through?
I didn't know myself, not at the time. I found out later. I was reading a magazine and there was this article about postnatal depression, and it was talking about the same feelings I was having, and it was like a eureka moment. Everything fell into place. Suddenly it all made sense.
What did you do?
I got help. And then with medication and a lot of support, I slowly managed to get through to the other side, and I got better. I'm actually still involved with the charity I first went to.
I can't believe I didn't spot anything.
Charles, you were a city boy back then who worked too much. You were never home to notice. When you were exhausted.
I certainly don't miss that.
It was where we met. In the pit. I just turned 21 and you showed me the ropes.
Feels like a million years ago.
Do you remember what you first said to me?
Probably something corny.
Work hard, play hard, and always drink champagne.
And if you're home by 3, you're a wuss.
And we never were.
I was devastated when you left me.